Hey gang, it's Deltia from Deltia'sGaming.com, and I'm joined by Aggelos here from Tales of Tamriel, as I wanted to go over kind of the road ahead, the December 4th article, which I'll put a link in the description of this video, and kind of have a back and forth discussion on what we think about it. So, Aggelos, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. How about you?
Real good. Thanks for joining. Were you excited to see the update here?
Oh my goodness. I about had to leave work in the middle of the day. Just like I gotta go home. I can't stay here.
Yeah, super exciting. They dropped a bomb on us, and we're going to go over it. As you can see, I'm going to kind of scroll down here. I have the text on my website, and I also will put a link, like I said. So really, the Road Ahead articles come out once a month, once every other month. They kind of summarize what they've been doing, and then look forward to where they're going to go. It's really nice from a gamer standpoint, as they're so open and honest with us. Really like that. So if you're looking about coming back into Elder Scrolls Online, the game has just completely transformed. Early on, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff to do at Endgame, maybe trials. Well, now there's Dragonstar Arena, which is a four-person trial, if you will, a small arena type thing that's very, very hard. You got that. You got another trial that's been added, the Serpent Trial. You have dungeon dailies, veteran mode. It's really impressive, all the changes. Dyes, animations, they've just made a lot of different changes. Don't you think, Ag?
Oh, absolutely. And they're only continuing to add more things, which we'll talk about shortly.
So, with that being said, I think the game right now, with the changes that they've made, has a good amount of content to keep people like me satisfied while they keep introducing the new content. And so they kind of summarize what there is in game you can do. That's great. So now, the update. What's coming in Update 6? So there have been 5 updates so far. They've stuck to their word about keeping content about 4 to 6 weeks. However, this one's going to be a little bit longer. We're looking at the PTS coming in January. So they're really taking their time with this, and I think it's good to get it right. Because this is going to need a lot of testing. What is it? The champion system. So, Ag, how would you summarize what the champion system is?
The champion system, if people haven't done it before, it's an alternate advancement system, ways that you could increase your character past the level cap. It kind of feels Skyrim-esque, but at other MMOs, it reminds me of the alternate advancement system in Rift is the one that's thinking that's the closest, are the alternate advancement in EverQuest 2.
Okay.
Ways to make you a little stronger when you're a level cap. It's really cool.
So it's really nice because it's kind of account based from what I'm seeing, and also
hmm
you keep your character's identity. For me, I have alts, and it's a way to play alts and still feel like you're advancing. So I'm super excited about that. Ultimately, this change came about because players like myself didn't like the veteran system. So that's going away, where there's going to be a level 50 as your only level, but there's going to be a way to progress your character through skills, gear, all that sort of stuff, while staying at level 50. I think this is an enormous positive change. So can't wait to test this out.
Oh, absolutely. People like to make their characters feel stronger and play them, and this will give you a reason to do that. Even playing alts and earning the champion points, oh, it'll be great.
Yeah, so all the details on the champion system haven't been come out yet, but I'm going to keep you guys updated and get on the PTS when it's available and make sure we're testing this stuff out fully. So if you haven't been on the PTS before, today I'm going to release how to get on the PTS guide, because it's important that we
Mhm.
all get on there and test it a little bit and just give our opinions. Ultimately, this is a game that can change based on what we want. So make sure to, if you do have some time, if you do have the extra hard drive space, get on and test. Okay, so if you listen to Tales of Tamriel, with the podcast that we're both on, Ag's the host, we had guessed what was coming in Update 6. And I had thought the Imperial City, which they said specifically was not, they're pushing that
Mhm.
back, but the justice system.
You know what's really funny is when we were doing our prediction episode, I know I myself said Imperial City was 6. I didn't think Justice was going to be till like 7 or 8, and then Champions
Right.
like 9 or 10. I really was blown away at this.
So they've been hard at work. What's the justice system? Well, right now, if you've ever played an Elder Scrolls game, it's the appeal of Elder Scrolls. One of the appeals is that you can kind of do whatever you want, whether that's kill a guard, whether that's steal from someone, the queen. You can do whatever you want. Well, they're bringing that to an MMO, which has really never been done type thing. I mean, Ultima Online had some, unique PvP, but this is going to be incredible. So,
Well, I don't think any game since Ultima Online has really went to this level
no.
of character, I guess, development in a way that you can really be a bad person if you wanted to be.
Yeah. So it's going to really make the game feel more like an Elder Scrolls MMO, where you can steal from the other players. Now you're not going to be able to steal that sword that you're wearing, so it's not like it's going to, troll you, but just make it feel like an Elder Scrolls game. So, and it's going to be a PvP system. So you're going to have Thieves Guild and you're going to have guards. So you can be one of the two. I'm going to be a guard, so watch out, you little thieves. I'm going to crush you. But it enters in a new PvP system that I've never even thought about. What do you think about that, Ag?
Well, I like the fact they're doing a phased approach to this first with Update 6, that it's just the PvE justice system first, stealing from people, killing NPCs, stuff like that, and then the being able to be a guard is coming in a later update, so you can actually put on the mantle of guard and bring the justice to all the bad people out there. It's going to be great, and I think it'll be a nice way of adding smaller scale PvP in a way, like almost one-on-one PvP
Yep.
to this game. Plus, I'm gonna have so much fun hunting Thais down when she steals stuff.
Not only that, but it's going to bring in a lot of different dynamics to the game. Whether it's new skills, new passives, new character progression. Like how are you going to progress your character? So I can see this being a huge positive change. Now, if you were following me on Twitter, I did kind of tweet out that Imperial City is coming in Update 6. That was an epic fail. It's not. It's pushed back, and I think
You just
that's
got excited.
I got excited. So they're pushing it back, which I'm excited for because this champion and justice system really needs its own attention because there's going to be flaws in it. There's going to be
Hmm.
things that we find out are bad. So I'm glad they're pushing it back and taking the time to give this the constant attention they want. Okay,
Absolutely.
last thing, console updates is, a major thing. If you always see people are blowing them up, when's consoles coming out, when's consoles coming out. So you got the screenshot here of them basically playing on, it looks like a PlayStation 4.
Hmm.
I think this is great. I'm not going to play it on console, but, we talk about it. It's good that more people get to play this game, right?
Right. Absolutely. Oh, did you notice that one of the things they're adding is native voice chat support?
What is that?
They're building a voice chat system
Inside of the game?
into the game
Wow.
for the console. If you read the thing, that's why it's so different from the PC version.
Ah,
They overhauled the UI, which you can see in the screenshot, and they even talk about integrating a voice chat system
wow.
into the game for the console players.
And it looks like they want to make it sure that the Justice and Champion system is inside of this. So you guys on the consoles get the actual game, not a half baked version, if you will.
Hmm.
So I know it's a long wait and that sort of thing, but some things in life are worth the wait, and I think this game is. So just hang on with it a little bit. I'll be keeping updates. Ag will be out in the show and Tales of Tamriel. So I was super excited about this. I mean, I know this is what the game needs, and going forward, this game listens to us, the players, and it's exciting.
Hmm.
So,
Definitely.
what are your final thoughts, Ag?
Uh, they totally pulled the rug out from under me on this. I was not expecting the Justice and Champion system so soon. But if you've listened to Tales of Tamriel, you can tell that was the thing that I was most excited about, the champion system. And Theis's head, when I told her that the justice system was next, she practically cried. It was great. So it's these guys just amaze me, and things that I thought were months away are now scheduled to hit the PTS in January. So I'm going to be out there playing it
Oh
like
yeah.
crazy.
And I've been behind the scenes talking to some developers about, skills, class balancing, and that sort of thing. And I will tell you this: they know their game. They know the deficiencies in the class. They really do, and they're going to work on fixing that. So that way, you don't only have to be a Templar healer. You don't only have to be a Dragon Knight tank. So it's coming together where you can play honestly the way you want. So stick with it. Stay tuned. We're going to be keeping updates, and come watch or listen to the show Tales of Tamriel because it's great. We rant and rave just like this about it. We wanted to give you a little taste of our thoughts on it from a different angle. So thanks for joining us. If you like this, feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll be doing some more episodes.